Hey y'all. I just want to say thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate it. If you're subscribed, it's still active and different things are being reset. Subscriptions are being altered and things like that. So just check your settings. And again, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Thank you very much. We'll get started in a second. Give it, hold on one second. Hope everyone. Hi, Love Bug. How are you? Just pulled out a couple different decks. I can't stress it enough. I really, really, really like this new deck, Truth Rising by Fire Witch Tarot. I'm definitely going to see what other deck she has. It's so accurate. It's crazy. And 21st century meanings in cards, you know what I mean? Oh, I'm sure you do, honey. Yeah, the buffering, I wish I could do something about it. I do. But if I use my Wi-Fi, I don't think it would be any better, honestly. My data renews tomorrow, so we should be better then. Although I didn't think I was uploading. Some months I use almost 100 gigs of data on my phone. It really is a miracle. I still can use shit. Anyway, you're going to feel a hell of a lot better real soon, honey. I'm just grateful, and hopefully now those cards won't pop out. Good. Okay, you know what I mean? I want everybody to be healthy and happy, and I agree with you. I hope this is impactful and maybe a wake-up call for, things like this don't happen ever again. You know what I mean? And I pulled out the ISIS deck. I want y'all to know that, you have people, high places looking out for your betterment. And all I can say is I'm grateful for y'all that they come towards me and use me as a channel to get information out there. And it pleases me even more when people act on the information they're given for their betterment, truly. Well, you know what I mean? Everything's a sign. Now it's like you'll have the motivation to do it, you know what I mean? It can be tough letting go, but when things like that come up, it gets a lot easier, if you ask me. Because I know I probably wouldn't trust myself around that person after something like that. I wouldn't know how to behave. be real angry, you know. But really, it would be me just like taking my anger out for not being more cautious on another person. Give me a sec, come in. I ain't gonna wait too much longer, but I'm getting my my mental space, my head game together. Absolutely. Uh-huh. I probably would have just taken the pills and just left that thought alone. Especially with everything that's going on. I don't even know who that is. It's amazing. My apps don't light up till I get up on live or something. Hopefully no one calls this time. I want to really talk about the energy I'm feeling. For the most part, I feel as though people are settling in to this new way of life. And then I feel, and what I'm experiencing or others take full advantage of this newfound supposed authority. And I'm here to tell you, you don't have authority over other people. You might think your ass is essential right now, but wait till everything go back to a little bit of a usual pace where people aren't operating with such indemnity. You know what I mean? You got people who work at fucking places like Target thinking they real fucking important. Yeah, you are. You know, we all God's children. And I am grateful you doing your job, but these places is hurting for employees. And I promise right about now, you can be replaced. They would be just so grateful to have somebody willing to take that risk right now so they can keep operations going. But I feel like right now is when things get real testy. And so we have to be mindful. As much as I really want to say that Libra moon brought in some beautiful energy, some loving, compassionate vibes, Libra energy is about balance. As much as it's Venusian, it's balanced compassion. It's things, you know, imbalance. And so I feel like for me, how it's working, it's revealing those imbalances. And it's really brought out the sword and the vocalization of said grievances. You know, I'm at the point where I really do feel as though they are asking for quite a lot of people. You know, it's one thing to require and ask of people to stay away from each other. Okay. It's another thing to behave like you're the fucking Gestapo. I don't know how many of you remember what America was like before the Cold War really ended. But it's feeling very much like that once again. I don't necessarily care for that energy whatsoever. I don't care to be lied to consistently. Actually, never. I don't ever want to be lied to, but consistently say asinine things with a smile like it's going to make it better. Can I tell you, in the last 48 hours, I have told many a worker to save your fucking apology. If this is a corporate policy, then why the fuck are you apologizing, right? Right. I don't believe they are. I believe people are testing. It's a temperature check. And this is when they're probably going to get the most accurate reading they've ever gotten. Ever. Alright, now that I'm prepped fully. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I told you there's a ban on one of your accounts, and they wouldn't let me remove it. I don't know who flagged you. It almost feels like YouTube itself, so I don't be weary. I don't know what you were doing with that other account, but even under my parameters, I wasn't able to do anything about it. So, Holy Spirit, thank you very much. I'm so open to any and all messages you have. I'm a willing vessel at this time, Holy Spirit, to deliver them. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm going to try this 5-part reading. Focused on the energies pertaining to the Page of Cups. Questions about love. Communication about love. Because right about now, that's what we really do need. A little bit more love. Right. I hear one of the main songs from the Ghostbusters, Your Love Is Lifting Me Higher. It's true. We definitely need a vibrational increase, a lifting. Because the heat is on right now, and that's how I feel. I feel like the devil's turned the heat up on light workers specifically. And I don't know. I am a believer in divine discontent, but boy, oh boy, right about now, Mommy and Daddy have got me boiling. So right now, I'm going to pull one card. First card, this is a his and hers sort of spread, okay? Or yours and theirs, and we'll keep the gender out of it. First card, problem. Second card, your blind spot. Third card, your strength. Fourth card, their blind spot. Fifth card, their strength. I mean, yeah. Alright. Before I even flip them. Oh, shit. You moved them too quick before I could, read them. Excuse me. Oof. Spirit, if you would, give me one card to go with the problem. Doesn't have to flip over. It just needs to drop. Thank you. Please. Since they wanted to show us, we'll put that like that. Gift and change. Give me one for your blind spot. Thank you. Toil and labor. Give me one for your strength. Thief. Interesting. Now that is a strength, especially. We have no context for what else is under yet. Give me one for their blind spot. Holy Spirit, thank you. Pathway. Give me one for their strength. Thank you, Holy Spirit. False person. Now, I think it's real funny how for both of y'all, the strengths, right, are similar energy. Thief and false person. Give me one from the Amonti deck, please. Thank you. Ooh. Alright, so we'll just leave those like that. We won't even get them. We'll keep that for under the problem. Like that. Who else is in here right now? Hi, y'all. Isis, give me one card that represents this situation in totality. And the best outcome for it. Resolution to this problem. Give me one card that is the resolution to this problem. That'll do. Interesting. The solution is beautiful. Hey, Preeti. Oh, India. Beautiful. How are y'all over there right now? I hope everyone you know and love is safe and sound, truly. And then we'll use the Truth Rising deck for clarification if any more needed. is needed. Okay, now let's look at the problem between you and whomever you're thinking about. Five of Swords. Oh, boy. Cutting words. Betrayal. Tearing each other down. Airing each other out. Not letting the skeletons of the past remain there. I feel like the problem with this relationship immediately, what's jumping out to me, is givers and takers. One person is way too comfortable with taking. The other one that gives too much. It's like by the time they realized what they were doing was the wrong answer, it was too late. And this person was fully taking advantage of them. The giver is protected. Almost like the way a child is protected. Even though this person is really doing a number on them, it could be worse. It's like there's a divine hand that steps in each time. Every time this person, whoever it is you're dealing with, really is attempting to break your heart, to destroy your peace. See the 3 swords up, the 1 down. See the peace. Hi, Shauna. Peace and blessings upon you all. Mercenaries. Yeah, this person, whomever they are to you, I'm assuming romantic because, again, a you and them spread. Now, it doesn't have to be romantic, but it feels like it. I feel like this person keeps pointing you in the wrong direction, too. Like, they give you bad advice. Whoever this person is, you think because you came to them desperate, in need, that how could they take advantage of you? That's all the more reason why they are. Because rock and hard place. Which one are you? Probably the one in the middle. I feel like it's only a matter of time before this person, in essence, is eclipsed out. It's almost like they're phased out of your life. But more like by divine ordinance. See how we have change in gift? Like, there is, like, divine intervention coming in for whoever this is, and if this is resonating with you. You've prayed enough. You really have. Like, your prayers are being received. Even though I feel like this person be in your ear trying to place seeds of doubt. I feel like whoever you're dealing with, they feel like a spiritual assassin. Yeah, I know. Think about that. Exactly what they look like to me. Excuse me. Now, you could be dealing with an air sign. Because the one holding the sword. Let me see. Five of Swords is Aquarius, which I was thinking about. But it's the Three Swords that's really jumping out to me. So who is that? Of course, it's Libra. So maybe what you have and what you've been dealing with is the devil in disguise. Because remember, Libra is controlled by Venus, Venusian energy. As much as it is love, it's also Luciferian energy. So this person, I'm really getting some strange sort of Black Widow energy for some, honestly. Like, I feel like whomever this person is has 3 former spouses that are dead. That's a problem. It's like carnage follows this person. Everywhere they go, destruction and chaos. And what was that? Oh, sorry. Libra, was it Three of Swords? Libra and in Saturn? Because if that's the placement, then that makes even more sense. Yeah. Libra and Saturn. Okay. Maybe they didn't have a very good placement of Libra and Saturn. Maybe, whichever decan it was in gives them more instant karma instead of the version where it is a delayed sort of karma. This person, whoever you are in this connection, if you're the one being victimized right now, because that's really what it feels like, victimized. Like, this isn't like the Eight of Swords energy. No, no, this isn't a self-imposed thing. I believe there's a little naivety here. Because whoever this is, this person is desperate. They feel in need. And there's definitely someone taking advantage. Someone who's there, heart fully open, just loving. And there's a pit viper, if you will. This person might even have a snake tattooed on their left arm. Maybe even on their torso. But whoever you are, if you're watching this reading right now, I feel like this is more for you. That you're very much protected. And if this person had never been held accountable for any other actions they've ever taken, there's something about you and the blessings that have been placed over your life and the protection that's been placed over your life, that this person will get back everything they attempt to do to you 3, 4, 5-fold. Feels like 5-fold, actually. And if you're watching this and this is your story, I actually feel as though you have a green stone. It looks like a rough avertrine or something like that, or maybe even like a Libyan desert glass, but something real light color. Could even be jade, but it's like a totem, and you know what I mean? Wear it. I don't know where you got it from, but it was meant for you. But it's blessed, and it's an amulet of protection. You wear it, preferably on your ring finger. On your, this looks like your left hand. No, excuse me. Right hand. Ring finger, right hand. I feel like it's a big one too. Like, a big rough stone or something. Anyway. It's just too much bullshit between you. I feel like someone knows, potentially this air sign, that there is divine movement coming. And I'll tell you, this here, a change in gift correlates to this, chariot of ascension, uh, your spiritual work, excuse me, what does it say? Spiritual work of the higher initiate. See what I mean? The Merkaba. Someone's ascending, and this person's trying to stop you. Big time. You're about to be given a really divine gift. And this gift breaks down to an 8. And it's like, looking at that, this is something that's going to propel you forward. It's going to be infinite, everlasting. Whatever this next move, this next jump is that's meant for you, through this next ascension, it will be, everlasting. Even looking at the bow on the gift, it's the figure 8. It's the infinity sign. Yeah, the double nimbus. Something about a jewel. Oh, okay, so there's a Capricorn out there working on a fragrance. It's gonna be fire. Like, it's gonna be fire. I even see the jar, like the bottle. It's beautiful. You're on the right track. Oh, it's gonna be beautiful. Y'all don't see that? Look. Look. See in the fireplace back there? You see the perfume bottle, the outline of it? See the top? See the packaging? It's beautiful. It is. It's beautiful. And the way them flames is coming up off of it, it's like, it's gonna be a hit. And I see the cat, I see the goat in the fire. So, yeah, I know it's a cat. Female cat at that. I feel like whatever this is, the recipe, the formula, all of this, it was a gift. Like, perfect. It was a gift from God, given to you, this idea, the whole thing, run with it. I feel like you're going to be a household name. I don't know what diamond tip spade has to do with anything. It's a gift from your mother. If you really want me to tell you which one of your divine parents gave you this, it's your mama. Because I'm looking at the triple moon within that, the cap. So somehow, some way, you need to incorporate that design into the cap. Whatever. Look, it's your life. I'm just saying it's gonna do good. Anyway, back to everybody else. Let me see. And I'm gonna tell you why you're gonna, all this good shit's about to happen for whomever is there in need, desperate, asking for help, and you got somebody taking advantage of you, tearing you down every chance they get, like, really victimizing the hell out of you, like, for real. And the reason why the divine is stepping in, because you really are a good person. I don't know if you really needed to hear that, but you are. You just got real shit tasting lovers. Like real shit taste. Because I don't know who you are, but it looked like you done got yourself involved with an incubus. Or, like, I'm really getting Black Widow on some real shit, y'all. Hi, BJ. Hi, Walks with Purpose. Yeah. Because, like I told you from the beginning, your prayers have been answered. Like, legit. And they're coming to fruition. Because the Amante has dropped out. Look, I am open to love in various forms. I can be trusted. I do good. I hold purity in high esteem. I live in truth. You can't be vibing at this level on some real shit, y'all, and expect to keep that same low vibing energy attached to you. Like, usually it's just incompatible, you know what I mean? If they're of sound mind, they normally walk away. It gets uncomfortable because there's no even want to interact with them. I mean, conversations that used to be trying because you were trying to have them, you no longer are trying to have them. So it's not even a frustrating situation because you're not even tuned into it. Even though I feel as though you came to this person in need, I don't feel as though you were needy. I feel like all of that high vibing energy that just emanates from you is what this person was most after. And it's not that they wanted it. I feel like this selfish person left that sort of optimism a long time ago. Hope that they too could be high vibing and just grateful and thankful and be in that space. So it's like now they purposely attack and tear down those who have that. It's this person behaves like a rechargeable battery that is flawed, that can never be fully recharged. And so it's like they find people to attach to drain, to bring down. It's, yeah, the battery wiring, the terminal's fried. You be careful with your energy with this person. But it's your purity, it's your sincerity, it's your genuine hope and faith that things will be better because you do good. You know what I mean? It's beyond works. I mean, faith without works. It's like what I'm looking at here. It's like your higher self is confirming all of these beautiful, wonderful attributes that this person that you've been dealing with is attempting to tear you down from. It's like they want you, it's more than just at their level. It's like joy and happiness of this variety, this sort of indomitable spirits of them needs to be eradicated. Like, there's just no place for such happy people. But there's a better place for happy people. And that's what this is saying. Positive momentum, positive movement is coming. Literally. Some of y'all, it could literally be a vehicle, or, and if that vehicle opens up a way for you to broaden your horizons even further, even though I know the current situation, but, you know, these readings don't really have a timestamp. But I really just feel like there are literal doors being opened, spiritual and physical doors being opened. It's like, just as this person. Now, for some of you, right, actually what I just got after I said all of that, this is you. You're having some strange internal battle of like your higher mind and lower mind. It's like, you're good enough, and then it's that little evil voice that goes, no, you're not, you'll never, da 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 da. And for some, it's that. But even that is being blocked. It's like you at your wit's end, and the divine has been waiting for this moment to be able to step in to save you and lift you up. So many of us are independent, too independent, even for God's liking. And it's like, here's a moment for them to show you what they can really do. And for whomever this is for, congratulations, truly. Mm-hmm. Now, this card is really jumping out. I am open to all forms of love. And it's crazy because right now, right, as restricted as everyone is, it's the perfect time to open yourself up to different types of love, since what you were used to and accustomed to is not an option right now. You know what I mean? Right now, it is all of the little things that mean so much. For the first time, I went to Wawa today, and I was joking around because that's just what I do. With one of the, well, actually with all of them, shit, like people in good spirits. And I was saying to them that maybe now people will learn to appreciate one another. I was like, which one of your service people do you miss the most? I said, I bet you miss your waxer the most right now. And she went, child, you ain't, you know what I mean? Yeah. You don't realize how many people play key roles in keeping you at 100%, if you will. You know what I mean? And so, even if it's energetic love, just as those moments of appreciation, being open to receive those positive Care Bear beams of light and love, you know what I mean? Like, whatever it is, a little note, a text, a e-card, a meme, whatever it is. Or for some, getting back to learning how each other's voices sound. You never know, you know? This here is the reason why so much is about to open up, I feel. So many opportunities. For some of you, you have been very selfless through this process. All those that you have held dear, it's like you in some way, shape, or form have figured out how to make them feel special, important. Even though, you know, look how she's looking like she's on the other side of a window, right? Like, even through the distance. That's why I feel this shift, this reward. It really does feel like a reward for all the good you've done. And it's your authenticness is really what I'm getting with this. I hold purity and high esteem. That. So regardless of what you've been going through, there is a dynamic change coming. A complete 180 to what you've been going through. A flip. More than a flip. You can even look at it as a 360 because change is a 9. It's a completion. A cycle has finished. Now let's look at your blind spot. The Hangman. And then toil and labor. Wow. Let's look at their blind spot. Two of Cups. With pathway. Interesting. Wow. If that was I've never seen two people going in more complete opposite directions. Currently, this person doesn't see all of this opportunity. Changing gift is a gift for us. It's opportunity. Too busy, right? What I'm getting here, just looking at the blind spots, we have two people taking very different approaches to what's happening. We have someone tied to the old system, confused by the lack of movement is really what I feel with the Hangman in the work arena. Baffled, really, because 38 is 11, right? Wait. Yeah, 11. And that goes to 2, right? But 1 and 1, it's these choices. The choice to be on one's own or to remain together. This one is very much tied to the old system. Work, 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 work. Look how the money is just, just, it's like somebody turned them up and shook them down. Now this one could have suffered a job loss and is doing everything they can to literally hold on to their hat. Instead of seeing it as an opportunity, or maybe this one is the one holding on to their job right now, right? And providing. And they're using that newfound leverage as some very cutting energy. Taking major stabs at this person who they're supposed to be in a relationship with. Cutting them down to nothing, literally. To where possibly they feel as though they do have to beg for whatever it is that they need right now. But on this side here, we have someone who sees the... You know how they say when a door closes, a window opens? This one sees brand new pathway, right? And not to just be cliche because pathway's here, but it's true. There's a breach in that wall. See? This one knows that something beautiful can be created even in the midst of what appears to be a demo job. And that's really what's happening, right? On a global level, there's a massive demolition project underway. A reorganization of total world systems, whether you like it or not. And by the time you realize it and accept what's happening, it'll be too late for a vast majority of folks to do anything about it. But I digress. But this one is on a holy spiritual journey. This one is actually very much at peace with what's happening. This one sees it as a chance to begin again. Here's that 8 again. This one sees it for exactly what it is. A door opening. Isn't that funny? And in this case, it could be the complete opposite, right? Where it's like where a window's shut, right? Like somebody breaking up the window, right? Maybe I don't see anyone in the medical field losing their job right now. But maybe if you were retired, right? Maybe you're an older person. Maybe you left the medical field for whatever reason. And now there's a rush. And they're calling people back. Please, we need your expertise. And now all of a sudden, you went from a place of being very content, maybe sitting at home, playing with grandbabies, watching them play, whatever, painting, whatever. You've now been reactivated, right? And a door opens. See all those butterflies? Change. Pathway, change. Huh. Even the lights in this car look like little Tinkerbells. I feel a lot of fairy energy. Yeah. Maybe because Easter's approaching and spring's here and all that fun shit. Excuse me. But yeah. Wow. And then registering these as the blind spots, right? This one works too much, caught up on money. This one's off in La La Land, not grounded at all. Looking at gumdrops and lollipops, you know, blowing bubbles and shit. As a blind spot register, you know what I mean? Like, I have someone who's too damn grounded and the other one not grounded enough. And the irony is that the hangman is up in the air, right? But this is the one weighed down by earthly things. And then we have, what, 2 of Cups, water, emotion, right? And this one's up in the heavens somewhere acting like mist and shit, blowing around, being little droplets everywhere and nowhere. It's funny though, because even though these are blind spots, the one that's really ungrounded over here, I feel like this is the one that's going to have all these opportunities open up because they're not bogged down by this reality. You know what I mean? They're not fretting over things they can't control. This one's over here trying to teach people to be at peace, actually, is what I'm picking up now. Showing people how to meditate, how to center, how to reconnect with, it looks like, source love. That's great. Meanwhile, it's funny because I know it's a garment on the floor, but the way it stacks up, it looks like stairs. This one's so bogged down by the physical responsibilities of this realm that they don't even see that if they turned around, there's a brand new tier for them to climb to. But they're so focused on what it is they're doing currently, they don't even see that there's room for improvement, expansion right there. That this pause, hangman energy, that they've been given is there for their own benefit. So they don't have to work so hard right now. They could work the system. What does that look like? I'm seeing, I don't know, whoever kid like Thomas the Train, or if you got a thing with trains, that's for you. I mean antique trains at that. But I definitely see it. I don't know. This looks like a kid's show. Maybe British or something, but it's a train. Anyway. Now let's see your strength and their strength. If you're over here on the left, your strength is the King of Cups and the Thief. Interesting. And over here, if you're on the right, your strength is the Nine of Cups and the False Person. I like that. I feel like if you're on the right, you're a hella manifester. That ungroundedness, that lack of connection to this realm, your belief in magic and things beyond you, that pure joy and optimism you possess, the fact that people often misjudge you looking at the false person, they underestimate you is really what I'm getting. And that works in your favor because they never see you coming. And like, I don't feel like you live a bad life. I feel like you live a fairly good life, actually, very comfortable. And oftentimes people question how you got there, but it ain't for them to know. And over here, King of Cups and Thief, your strength is that you're charming. You could talk the panties off a motherfucker for real. Like, you're a smooth operator. You could, boy, there's no person that if you set your eyes on you couldn't have. You are emotionally a genius. You read people like nobody's business. Woo! That's why I said this one's a Black Widow. Really. Because he's real debonair. He's charming, he or she. I feel like it's masculine energy, though. He's a real smooth talker. Yeah. Charm is a strength in a lot of ways. Because not a lot of people are charming. They think they are, and they're really just obnoxious. It's like, ew, get your game together. Hi, Carolyn. Hi, Missy. Right. I feel like this person on the left, the one who's tied up to all these earthly things, the one who's just shelling out money and freaking out about it, like, I really do feel like their happiness is tied to their finances. And that's no shade, a lot of people are. But what I see with this hangman energy, that even though you perceive this, it almost is like a tower moment because you see the storm overhead, right? That if you get your perspective right. Oh, I damaged that card. I didn't realize that. Okay. You'll see the star over his head? There's a golden opportunity right there. Something that really is going to make you end up looking like a hero. I'm looking at that hat, right? Do y'all know about the top hat, the sorcerer's hat? The actual symbology around it. It containing dark matter, all the essence of the universe, and that's how magicians are able to pull matter out of their hats like that. It's a conjuring device. I do feel that over here for whoever this is on the left side. If you change your perspective, there's a like a rocket idea. And I get this, I do, for whatever reason, and whatever circles you travel in. I mean, it could be global, I don't know, but I see a cape and a star. I feel like if you just use your powers for good, but it really don't matter right now, because the solution for both of you in this situation is the chariot of ascension. One of you needs a perspective change in the worst way, and the other one is just energetically childlike enough to where they don't even have to worry about it, that this beautiful transition is coming anyway, because they believed it would, they knew it would, they had faith on it, they wished on it, they prayed on it, and they didn't share that shit with people. I'm getting that too. Person on the right, you kept your mouth closed. It's that false person, and that's why that's a strength, knowing to shut the fuck up. And I got another 8, so 888 is super duper duper important. Person on the left, I really do feel as though, looking at this cups over here, right? It's funny, right? This person over here is as true as they get. Person on the right. This is why this hand of God is stepping in for you. This is why you are being catapulted. Whether you with this person or not. I don't necessarily see separation, actually. I see this person finally realizing how much of an ally you truly are. You, person on the right, you say something. I get the gong, like gong, like a big ass. You say something to him or her that really resonates. Look at this. See that gold energy? See that gold energy? Excuse me. Right. You say something to this person, really trigger something. Person on the left here, I'm gonna need you to do some solar plexus work. Not even joking. Your gut instincts are off. Your neurons are off. Your intuition's misfiring. That's because you too connected to the earth. Mm. Person on the right, you might be pregnant, and maybe that's what you say to this person. That triggers them. Yeah. Person on the left, you need to follow your gut to what it is you truly desire most. And I mean that in a very spiritual way, not a physical way. And it is. This is a download for you, for sure. Person on the left, like, big time. And this, I feel like it's going to be a wig splitting headache for you. You need to drink some water now, like lots and lots of it. But yeah, you're going to feel like Thor hit you in the head with his hammer. For real. Please do not take anything. Just drink a bunch of water and take a nap. But you got a download coming in. Yeah, they say something. Oh no, it's the gift of life. No, this is a child. This ain't for everybody. But whoever this is, sure enough, Sure enough. And then for the rest of you, your spiritual knowledge is crazy, crazy deep. Seriously. You about to break some shit down for person over here on the left that's gonna fuck their whole head up. See all the sacred geometry on the card over each of the cups. You about to explain some things. Look, not explain. You about to explain some things to this person. Because look, this is the solution. Chariot of Ascension. It's the Merkaba. Spiritual work for the higher initiate. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, person on the left, you could have been, how do I say, brought up in the arts. I feel some gypsy-esque energy from you. And really most of what you ever did was bullshit on the real. Just it was dark and it was low and you wasn't you was just crawling when you could have been running. This is why this false person is an advantage to whom you're dealing with. This whole time, this person's been sitting on this knowledge, sitting on this information. This is the person you've actually been asking for, but you didn't realize it because you was too busy working, too busy caught up on these earthly things, play pimping, using your magic for ill, for greed. I don't know. I'm getting Aquaman. I know who it is, Jason Momoa. I don't know if one of y'all dating somebody that look like fucking Jason Momoa, and if you are, congratulations, because wow. Anyway. Hey, Ray. Calandra? Is that how you say it? Colanda. Cholanda, excuse me. Hi, honey. Hi, Tanya. Right. I don't know if this person ends up with a flat tire, but they end up with some time. Like, this is like a blowout. Because it's just a rim. I don't even see the rest of the tire no more. I don't want to know how you have a car accident when ain't nobody on the fucking road. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I call that divine intervention. I don't know. Or the worst luck ever. Oh, shit. Person on the left. Remember that download? This download could start to come in while you're driving. This wig splitting headache. If your head is hurting early in the day, I mean, like, if you wake up, so you must gonna watch this. Okay. So if you wake up that morning, any morning, and your head is like bump, 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 right? And you didn't drink, you ain't smoked too, like, you don't got allergies and you no rhyme or reason. Do me a favor, you shouldn't drive that day until that shit go away. I don't know if this is a motorcycle or what. Because I see real terrible, like, skin rash. Like, god dang, like, yeah, bro. Ooh. Yeah, because you ain't gonna have no skin on either shoulder. Like, whatever this is, this shit peel the skin back from your shoulders. Both of them. I don't know if this must be a motorcycle the way this look, because the chest is fine. Like, y'all one of them leather riding jackets on or something like that. But either way, the skin in both I know it's graphic, I'm sorry, but that's what I see, and it's peeled back like a fucking banana. So do me a favor, if you get a headache one morning for no reason, I mean, it is wig splitting. It ain't gonna get no better if you go out in the sunlight. It's gonna get worse, and it's gonna cause a terrible traffic accident, because I'm like, ain't nobody out there. You can't go on this drive to clear your head. No, this ain't one of them headaches. This is a warning, apparently, because wherever this happens at, it looks like flatlands, like sandstone. I mean, so you could be any number of places in the Southwest, or any number of country, or any other country, but this, it's like that clay, peachy color, sandstone, rock, desertish material. Anyway. Hey, Scarlett. Okay, so okay, we're on this warning, right, for this download person. So I feel like you work with computers, um, like, or maybe it's micro technology, not necessarily computers, but it's like y'all ever see on clothing the anti-theft stickers? Like, you peel them off, and underneath it's like the squiggly, like the square, and then it's like the tracker in there, the sensor. This person does something like that, but it's good money, because it looks like they gaudy ass got like a Gucci print on their vehicle somehow. Maybe, I don't know if it's a custom print paint job on the exterior. No, not Gucci, like Louis Vuitton. Right, right. Whatever. Moving on. And on the fucked up chance, right? I feel like I got a couple different, excuse me, people over here on the left side. And so, for the Black Widow dude, right? The one who got all these bodies that just kind of trail him. You gonna survive this, but it's gonna, I don't know. I don't know if you had something to do with these people. I don't know. I really don't. I don't even want to speculate. I just feel like he was a scumbag and maybe could have did more. But this is a real near-death experience, buddy. Careful. And this hill time gonna have you appreciating Shorty over here. For some, I hate to say it, but it's almost like this accident is the gift. This is some weird reset. This person gets taken back a peg because it go 8, 9. Excuse me, 9, 8. It goes down. makes this person focus on what's really important. Shit. Oh, shit. Hold on. I love that. Remember how I was saying it's the completion of a cycle? And then what jumps out is total eclipse. Two souls merging together. Which is what should have happened before. With this Two of Cups energy, right? And it's funny. Both of your strengths are Cups energy, right? And it's like, together it equals the Ten of Cups. So this couple actually apparently can be beautiful. It can be strong. It can be equal. But there is a reset that needs to happen. Because on the bottom we have the Narcissist card. So someone is quite full of themselves. Right? And on the hoodie it says enemy. Because look, how are you in a relationship with someone when this is how you interact, when this is how you behave, when all you're trying to do is tear them down? Quite literally. Maintain dominance. Relationships are not about dominance and submission unless you're into that. And that should be fun, mutually beneficial, even if it's that. But this ain't that. This is a mind game. This is love turned into a game, love turned into a war. In the words of Pat Benatar, love is a battlefield. But the Most High has the final say. And you know what I mean? And I feel as though things are about to switch. Big time. Please explain how. Well, because look, if both people choose to ascend, right, and stop holding back from each other, meaning the super spiritual person has to come back to earth a little bit, you know? And then the grounded person has to come off a little bit. Has to trust on the divine, has to have more faith. I feel as though within this connection, right? Let's look at these cards that flew out. They're coming. Love interest, angry person, new love, etc. She-devil, malicious or spiteful woman. See the mask? And then sexual connection, strictly sexual. Maybe that's how this all got started, right? Maybe person on the right came across aloof, liberated, if you will. Because you weren't worried about earthly things, so to speak. Maybe you came across as someone who, 'who, 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 for their own personal gain. But I say, I challenge that with the mirror effect. Maybe that's exactly what person on the left was actually doing, because someone's got a shit ton of skeletons following their ass. And this person assumed that if person on the right was interested in them, this must be how they are, because this is them. And see, look, there's that fucking motorcycle. See the flames? Wow, I just caught that. That's wild. Yeah, you be careful if this registers with you, person on the left. Seriously. You could be a water sign. I got Hangman and King of Cups. Hold on. Who is that? Is that Scorpio? Yeah. Scorpio is the King of Cups. And the Hangman is Pisces. Water signs, be very careful if you're riding a motorcycle, please. Person on the right, I feel as though this person was enticing to you. I don't know if I kind of feel like that bad boy image, because that she-devil card's in the middle. Malicious or spiteful, and with the Five of Swords beginning as the problem. Right? Spiteful. Maybe there's playful banter, but that went too far. I do feel like this is an aspect of both personalities, though. But one fell on harder times. Or, you know how some people go, oh, I would never be that way with you. You ever been with somebody and you see them behave in a certain way with other people, and it's weird. Like, I don't know. That's just kind of what it feels like. Someone witnessed not inappropriate, underhanded is really what I feel. Some sort of manipulation. So there's a lot of false pretenses between the two of you. Things started very fiery, very passionate, very quickly. This could be that Capricorn too I picked up. That's got the perfume idea. I just want to know. I do see this relationship continuing, but I want to just know. Because here we started with, you know what I mean? The two souls merging. Somebody's stubborn as fuck, though. Yeah, things are going to get better. It has to. Especially with the Merkaba. The Chariot of Ascension. I'm hearing that moment in Labyrinth where the hands are talking and the young girl goes, well, I've already been up, so let's go down. Not this time. This time she chooses up. You choose up. They choose the path that is easier. I don't know what you say to this person. Could be vice versa, because this is the one getting the download. This newfound information, enlightenment, wisdom is a dream come true. Although I really do feel as though it was something that they hid. It's like when you blow a candle out, you never tell nobody what your wish is. This is something like that for this person on the right. It's like they saw the potential, they saw what it could be, and there's a trigger, and it gets there. Let me see what y'all, if y'all saying anything. Oh, hi Tammy, thank you. Yes, Scarlett, it is. Hey, Maida. Hi, Jar. Wow. Wow. You do know, or I want you to know, the beauty of the strengths is that not only are they personal, but they are shareable. When you're good at something, right? You can teach people how. They may never be quite as good as you, but the fact that you're willing. And overall, I do want you guys to know, I feel like this, for these people, these emotions, very new. There is an emotional learning curve between the two of you. I'm not giving anybody an excuse. I'm not. But I just feel like the person on the left was brought up in some real dark shit. I do. They might even have been brought up in a satanic household. I'm just calling it like I see it. Because what I see is an inverse pentagram. And, like I said, I got a bunch of different people. I'm sure there are multiple energies over here. But I feel like it's softer. It's more stable. And so I don't feel the fight for different stories. Over here, these people, these energies are literally like pushing through. And the one, maybe the Pisces, the one who, because of the hangman energy there, the one going through this crazy tower moment. But it's a perspective shift. And this tower moment, I'm looking at the, look, and I say that again because of the storm over. It said, y'all see that cross? This major arcana, right? This card here. What's happening in this person's life, these people's lives over here, divine order. There are obstacles like being placed in this person's path on purpose. I feel like this person is being taught the wages of war firsthand, because he's got stars on his boots like he's a general, like a 3-star general. Which show was that? I forget. But somehow, some way, tattoos showed up on their arm each time they used their magic. It's like this person. This person literally has a poison spirit, and it's about to be given some anti-venom. Three or four generations of dark arts for this person. They didn't know another way, and then they met you. This light and being, this light being. And all I can say about that is just remember, angels fell for mortal women. Light beings can be enticed. So person on the right, don't ever feel bad. But I don't think you can, because you're so la 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 la, like feel weighed down by that. You're very much into the human experience and all of the sensations that come along with this vessel. So very different. Very, very different. I think you're waking up to who you truly are, too. I think you've been mystified by your own origins as well. But you have to remember, right? The inverse of any space, right? There's the light and the dark. And so even with these two extremely contrasting energies, they create a balance. And within that balance, you create fusion. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's funny you mentioned that. I wasn't, who said that? Scarlett. I saw that. I see a lot of that, actually. It's real terrible what people are doing. But you're protected. There is literally divine protection, divine reflection. There's a lot of that going on right now. It's terrible. You would think people would be too busy. That's funny, but scary to me. Oh, I get that. Sometimes you can just see the hell in people's eyes. You be like, okay. Like, who? I think the best meme on the internet is the one that talks about sexually transmitted demons. I know you definitely, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You don't want to have to exercise that. You want to make sure them foundations is right. I'm going to reset the cards. And when you met him, he was probably going through his dark night of the soul, coming out of generational teachings. Although they do serve a purpose, he has to come to terms with those purpose, with that purpose. Welcome back. Excuse me. Well, let her be pissed. It don't matter what she do. She wasting her fucking money. Do you by chance have a green ring or amulet? Like light color green. Aventurine, jade, Libyan sand glass, some shit like that. I'm trying to figure out who that was. You should wear that ring. Whoever got that amulet or ring, you gonna keep that joint on. I don't know where you got it. Probably just found it somewhere. It was a gift sent. It's blessed and protected. I don't. I keep getting chills when I think about it. Yeah. Absolutely. Oh, pretty. Is the pharaoh head or no? It's the pharaoh head, not the ankh. Gift. Okay. Yeah. It's a potent gift. Like absolutely. Ooh. Give me a second. I'm looking at something. Nice. That's a good breakdown. Okay. What'd y'all think of that one? Trying some different. Hey, Win. Ooh, malachite. Malachite's potent shit there. It is, but it should only ever be handled tumbled. FYI. Never, ever. Malachite. Thank you. I spy with my little eye. Who's hiding and doesn't want to be seen? Because I feel you. Who's the false person in the midst? Ooh. Cards just got heavy. I'm a hustler, baby. I just want you to know. So this person always gets what they want, huh? Unwanted opinions. People giving you unsolicited advice or feedback. Happy relationship and diva. Oh shit. So we got a I like to call these personality types Daryls. We got somebody on the outside who think, actually they don't, See, like this with this unwanted opinion, right? Ooh, and a little evil eye right back at you, bitches. Not you, my lovelies. But whoever this lurker is, I feel. Oop, and we know why. It's just a hater. Happy relationship, that's right. All of them. And I like how there's an X in the sky, right? So this is probably an X or something like that. But I like to see that when I look at that X in the sky. That's that personal relationship you have with the Most High. Someone's very envious of your spiritual relationship. And someone is upset that you look good, you smell good, you know, you can hit them high notes, whatever that means. I also see, because it's Mariah Carey, that bitch don't ever shut up. You know, she's always so, you know, I like Mariah Carey. I do. Like, that bitch a Libra, and that's all you can say about it. Right. But this person is definitely wishing some real negative shit on you. All because they know your life about to change. This person has a serious drinking problem. And remember I said, they a lurker, look, inconspicuous, not clearly visible, nor attracting attention. So this person also, besides on being a lurker, this person is not, this person is not who you think they are. And they don't get attention, is really what I'm getting. Like, walk on by. And look, whoever this person is, they going through the most because they trying to set somebody up. Hold on, I'll scroll back in a second. Right. Trying to set you up. Now, it's funny, right? Because somebody, you said you had the Pharaoh necklace. Right. Now, this could be that chick you was talking about, right? Now, all this headache could just be because of some past life karma that old boy got you into. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say this one good time. Do not have unprotected sex. Ladies. Ladies. You understand? Because what I've noticed in the 21st century, especially since the paradigm shift, women act like men and men act like women. And so men are much more conservative with their bodies. They're not quick to give it up anymore. I love that. They're treating their bodies like temples, and women are jumping in the bed, doing things they should not be doing. And just be careful. Somebody will fuck up your life because they know you on a rise. Be real careful. I don't like that at all. At all. And it's funny, right? Because the Pink Panther, right? This person, the Pink Panther was like CIA, right? Creeping around, right? Unlikely spy. Careful. Careful. An old girl with the pharaoh charm. I really feel like this is you. This person definitely envies the relationship you have. Like, really. I hate to say this, be careful. If y'all live in vicinity with each other, don't be caught on foot. This bitch might try to hit you with her car. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just, I wish I could tell you she was going to stop, but I don't feel like. Child, what I just saw, a Scarlet, but you know what, fuck it, I just gotta put it out there. This bitch ain't above trying to slide you something you can't get rid of. Careful, this is trifling, and if this is her ex, she know him. Don't be up his ass, but at the same time, don't let them interact as best as you can. Yeah, Scarlett, this bitch is psycho. Like, I saw tyrant and hustler. That's not a good combination. You about to get something she wanted. Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh, I agree. Oh, you good. I see what you're doing already. Alright. You just be careful on foot. You just make sure you look over your shoulder if you hear a fucking car. Don't keep them earbuds in if you on foot. You know what I mean? Mm. That's, do you have, French? Oh shit. That could be good. It felt good when I saw it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shit. No, this ain't good. Karma, gaslighting, red flags. Oh, shit. Shady female. I hope this ain't the same bitch. Oh, it's her. Ooh. I feel like somebody doing that childish shit. I'm crushing your head. I'm crushing your head. You know, where they're looking at someone and they got their fingers like this and they're like, same chick. Interesting. So that. Woo! Somebody stuck on themselves. Nice. Well, damn. Well, damn. Yo, I really don't feel as though you have anything to worry about, because this is the funniest shit. But it's not, but it is, but not right. Somebody about to get a double, triple, quadruple helping of everything they've ever done back at one fell swoop. Mm. It's like, you trifling, good for nothing. Like, I just hear Destiny's Child in my head. That is crazy. Who is that? Just shady motherfucker in the background. You right. You right. What's your name? Scarlett? You right. What'd you call for? Karmic retribution? Let me put them down. Ooh. They tell all the tale. Yeah. You right. You right. I saw that. I saw that. You's a bad man, Magenta. You know, I'm open to lessons. I love to learn. You can send me all sorts of shit. intuitivedownloads19@gmail.com. I even got a P.O. box for books and shit. Oh, child. Yup. Yup. I'm a student. An eternal student. Cause God. You were taught well. Well, you know what's crazy? Love is the strongest protection that there is. And if you didn't know that before you saw fucking Harry Potter, you do now. I mean, I thought people would have got it with Jesus, but, you know, hey, if it took Harry Potter, means any and everything, Nidra. Any and everything. I love to learn. And the more taboo, the better. I can own it. Yep. Alright, Spirit, what else you got? What other messages you got? For the collective, those who need them. What messages do you have? Thank you. Oh wow. This feels lighter. Okay. King of Swords. I like saying it that way. Swords. Oh, thank you, Scarlett. Thank you, thank you. So there's an Aquarius sitting home right now and feeling like a baboon's ass. Okay. Straight up. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. What else you got? Tell me more about this person coming across as this Aquarian energy that's feeling like a baboon's ass. Oh, shit. Because they stuck. Okay. Oh, somebody lied. Yeah, they did. What they lie about, Spirit? What are they running from? That they can't run from. Because they stuck. Wow. Let's see. Let me move these. Feeling like a whole baboon's ass. Wow. Wow. That's the craziest shit ever. So we have someone, if not an air sign, someone who is coming across as this air sign, this Aquarian energy. This, because I really feel like they're in their higher mind right now. King of Swords, Hangman. Like, this person is in deep fucking thought. Like, deep thought. Like, wow. This is like when you've been in denial and then you get to that point within denial where you can't deny it anymore, where it's like you painted yourself to a proverbial corner. So this person ran away, lied to themselves, right? From, it looks like a beautiful coming together. Oh, thank you, Empress. Like, literally ran away from a beautiful connection. Literally a gift from God. You see the hands ushering these cups outward in this downpour of abundance and prosperity and love. And it's just like, wow. This beautiful coming together, facilitated by things beyond your seeing and knowing. Wow. I could almost say this person would have, they chose to party. They chose to return to a lifestyle that was debaucherous. Really. This person might even like absinthe. Very, very, very specific. Like, this person likes the green fairy juice. Right. Wormwood. Right. Mm-hmm. But they chose that over this grandly orchestrated, look at this shit, I mean, look at the theatrics. Look at all of the elements at play. Look at all the shadows in the background, fixing things, moving things, stars aligning. All of this happening to bring this unfinished symphony together that would have been the end all be all shiznittle. Really. And now they ask, right? And I'll get to these last two cards in a second. And I got 2 3s out here. So this person, instead of choosing union with another, they wanted union with multiples. And so they chose, again, a debaucherous lifestyle over something that was sanctified and pure, that was, again, orchestrated by the divine. And turned their back on that, in essence, to pursue something that was much more devilish. And now here they are, stuck like Chuck, feeling like a baboon's ass. And all they're able to do is, this looks like an attempted rebuilding. But it's slow, it's precarious, it's like a Rubik's Cube that they never wanted to try to solve. But now here they are, faced with this critical junction in their spiritual growth and development. Because here we are again, see in the background, it's the same imaging, it's a tetrahedron, it's the Merkaba, it's the Chariot of Ascension. I feel like this person is listening to their angels. They got no choice right now. They're home. And there ain't enough distraction in that house. I don't know where they live, but I feel like they have plenty of toys. Like this person plays games. Might even have a foosball table. Might even have like a little at-home recording studio, something like that. This person's realizing that they could have been stuck with you. And I mean that in a positive way. Now they have no one. They have no one. And now they're in this position where they're like nesty. You know what I mean? Like they're home. You know, this person is Netflix and chilling by their damn self right now. This is an eye-opening occasion, what's happening to this person. Like, seriously. Now all of a sudden this person is thinking about how much and how far y'all could have been. Like, how much I could have built so far. Things you could have accomplished. I don't know how much time has passed. Who said they had a Lilith placement in Aquarius? I think this is for you. Actually, I'm looking at this dark moon. And dark moon is Lilith. I think there are like 3 different Liliths. But anyway. See the dark moon? It's absinthe. Fairy juice is absinthe. Oh, I will, Empress. You gotta give me a minute. The eclipse is coming up again. So, I believe the date for the next complete solar eclipse that traverses the North America is in 2024. I swore that date was sooner. Back in 2017, like they said it was going to be next year or some shit. But whatever, they be lying. I think it's like more Rahu and K2. That's the eclipse that's going to happen. But anyway, for some, I don't feel as though this connection will come back together until then. And maybe when this first began, this could be retro, you know what I mean? Could have happened. Maybe this started 2017, but this person was dicking around. And now, fast forward, here we are, where people are literally stuck at home. And this person is by themselves. And they don't like it. They don't like it. And it's funny because I'm looking at this double card with the two sphinxes sitting there. And it's like the chariot, right? And it's like this person is finally seeing why that ended. You know what I mean? Why that movement stopped. Why that relationship came to a halt. Toxicity. Negativity. Right. I think this is you, honey. Lilith in Capricorn. Or Lilith in Aquarius, excuse me. Right. But that's not a misspeak. If you have a Lilith in Capricorn, this could be for you as well. You have an ex, King of Swords, sitting somewhere stuck like Chuck. Or this person could have a Lilith in Capricorn. But either way, yeah. Yours is Lilith and Aquarius, and the person I'm your counter, Lilith in Capricorn. Wow. It's funny. Okay. So real specific. Whoever this is, you and this person watched all the Resident Evil movies together. And now this person's salt because they have nobody to talk to right now about how Umbrella Corporation this whole shit sounds and feels. You'll know who this is. I just keep seeing it. I'm like, why does that look like that? Oh, for sure. It's definitely a collective reading. You know what I mean? But if certain energies jump to me, then I call them out. I'm about to start busting people out who I know hiding under false screen names. But it's okay. We can play this. It's fun to play detective. But your energy betrays you, my lovelies. Oh, yeah. And I mean, these messages, you know what I mean? These are just channeled messages designed for whomever needs to hear them. I will say there was a blockage in communication between the two of you. I see that dropping soon, too. I see that opening up. One of you has always been open to communication, even if you have not been open to um, interaction. And it's not that they haven't had anything to say. I really do feel as though they've had some major blockages in their throat chakra. Like right now, through this divine pause that we're all given right now. Lots of things are coming into perspective. You know, clarity is a motherfucker. And the King of Swords, oh, he's thinking clear as a bell. Yeah, the Libra supermoon, for sure. For sure. Them scales is balanced like shit. This person is floored. Can't believe they ran from a sure thing. I mean, when you look at this Seven of Swords, right, not everything in that aquarium is great, for sure. Like, there's a tarantula, there's a snake, but there's also a rose and some strange looking gas and a coin. So as much as there were things about the connection that would make the average person run for the hills, for sure. But there were also things about it that were beautiful and pure and beyond romantic, whatever. And what I do notice the most about the creatures locked in that aquarium, one, both of you or either one of you could like having these sorts of cold-blooded creatures as pets, you know, both of which molt, by the way. Snakes, you know, shed their skin to grow, and same thing with tarantulas. They both leave an exoskeleton. So potential for growth from both creatures who seem, well, who both can be deadly. But with maturity in both types of creatures, they don't use their venom just because, you know what I mean? They only use it to hunt when necessary, if you will. Oh, absolutely. They're always here. You know what I mean? Absolutely. I let spirit deal with people like that. There's only a few I'm really concerned with, and I don't even think I'm concerned with them. Alright. Baboon's ass. That's what we call that motherfucker right there. Because he was a sad sack. Let's see. Ace of Swords, Tower. See? Then look at that shit. That was the bottom of the deck. Look at that shit. Prince of Swords, old lion ass. Look at that. Oh, made the wrong choice. Now they lonely as shit. That's the problem. That King of Swords energy, like I said, that person is sitting home by their damn self with no cuddle buddy, nothing. And they salt. They just salt bay. Holy Spirit, give me some energy guidance for the Empress. I am accepting. afloat. Absolutely. That's what always happens. Let me see. Wow. I am accepting and divine guardian. Protection of the winged mother. Wow. I feel like right now you have to be okay with the unknown. I feel like there are things being blocked from your insight. I feel like you keep trying to peer through the veil to see what's coming, and you're not able to. And that might be causing a little I want to say discord, but I think that's too strong. More like the emotional rivers that should be nice streams are like a small rapid, and they don't need to be. Things are blocked from you to help grow your seed of faith, your mustard seed. This is a time for you to accept the direction and the guardianship, the guidance, more than anything, that you're being given, and to trust in the process. Really. I really do feel as though you're at a point where you need to make peace. This aqua marine color is making me feel very, very tranquil. Like this is the space spirit needs you to get to. Tranquility. The constellation, it looks like Betelgeuse. It's or the full Archer. But I think Sagittarius, no, Orion, right. No, because that's the rest of it there. You need to embrace the Sagittarian energy here of optimism. Wow, I touched on that in the reading I did the other day. That's probably for you then. We all need to, but specifically you. I'm seeing as though you need to reach further. The shoulder and the elbow, it's like the angle, the branch. It's like shoot from the cuff. You know how they say shoot from the hip? It's like, yeah. There's more flexibility this way. I'm thinking about the ball and socket and the super mobility of a well stretched shoulder. You're able to reach further. You're able to set your sights at a better trajectory. You don't need to know exactly where it's going to land right now. You just need to know that it will. That you are staying afloat. That you will remain afloat. that through all of this, you will not sink. You're literally soaring right now. That feeling of weightlessness you're feeling is not a free fall. It is a soar. You're literally on the wings of love, not the wings of chaos. Be at peace and be still. Wow. You see how above her head, above your head, above your crown, sits divine protection. You should feel poised and graceful. I'm getting this is a sacred time. Literally. Her wings are open and spread out for you. I forget which psalm it is. Oh, I'm going to find it. Maybe the 101st or 41st. Wings in the fortress, something like that. Anyway. Oh, you're welcome. You're very welcome. Yeah, they are. And again, I feel the energy of this full moon is still peaking on people. Look behind her head. See? Alright, my lovelies. It's been fun. It's been real. I appreciate you. I do. I love you. Be safe. Be well. Stay in light. Stay in love. And I will see you all very, very soon.